What's up, y'all? Secure, and I'm back with another video.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way,
So today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make simple edits on iMovie. See by my videos, like, I'm not a pro at editing at all, but I know how to do as much of like what works for me. Like, I'm gonna show y'all how to do like the rough cuts, how to add music, how to do certain transitions, how to make your videos zoom in, to do voiceovers on iMovie, make my thumbnails. So like I said, I'm not a pro at editing at all, and iMovie is one of the most simplest editing softwares like ever. So it's not hard to learn at all. Very simple editing, nothing dramatic at all. Just want to let y'all know that from the beginning. And my thumbnails aren't too dramatic either. Y'all gonna see the app that I use, and I just make my thumbnails pretty simple. Like I said, I'm not a pro yet. I'll get like more advanced at my editing, but of course that'll just take time, and I just have to keep practicing and watching other videos. But yeah, y'all, so I'm finna show y'all how to do some of those basic things. Let's get straight into the video. It was raining earlier and our power went out, so hopefully I'm using my flashlight on my phone, so hopefully I can see my screen clearly. Here's my video that I actually recorded earlier. It's a sit down video. So I just transported my videos to my laptop from my camera. So I just dropped these down basically, and this right here kind of elongates the video. So it was like this at first, and you just slide this to the right and it elongates it. And now I'm gonna show y'all an example of a rough cut. I'm not gonna go through the full editing process right now. I have to kind of concentrate on this. So I'm just gonna show y'all how I cut my video and then add my intro video after I actually say my intro. So I know in the beginning of the video, I see me kind of setting up the camera. So I'm just gonna click it and drag this until I can see that I'm finna talk in the camera. And just press play and see what it does. What's up, y'all? It's Akira, and I'm back on another video. So here I pause it, then I press modify, and I press split clip. Now my mouse was right here, as I can see, and it did split it right here. So I press on my intro song, which is from my media on iMovie, and I drag it in the middle of those clips that I split. So now after I say my little intro, hey, what's up, y'all, it's Akira, and I'm back with another video, my intro will play. Now I made my intro with an app that still like has a logo on it. So what I do is I crop the video a little bit, crop to fill, just so I can get that logo out of there, because I was not paying to remove that. We could just do this, boo. And I also come to the music symbol, and I turned on my intro, because my intro is like, the song itself is really loud, so I turned it to like 50, so like you won't have to lower down your TV whenever you watch it. So I drag my mouse all the way to the beginning, and I make sure that it plays correctly. What's up, y'all? It's here, and I'm back on the video. And then my intro plays. Now let me try to show y'all a rough cut. So first, I'm saying disregard the noise. So first I just want to start out by saying disregard the noise. I have a fan on. Pause it right there. Press modify once again. Split clip. Because, and I want to skip to the part where I say because. Sometimes I just like to make a lot of simple cuts like that. So I don't know if y'all know what I'm saying, but sometimes in people's videos it's kind of choppy. Like I know, like in As Leah videos, I kind of like it though. Like the style of her videos, she cuts a lot. After she says a few words, she cuts. So it's kind of looking like it's kind of skipping to something else, but like it's smooth. The part where I said it's kind of cooled down a little, so I could just cut that part out and say I put on the fan. It's kind of cooled down a little, so I'm gonna try to figure out it before I said that. It's kind of cooled down a little. Press modify again, split clip, so, and drag this over to the right so I cut the so part out. Kind of cool down a little, kind of muffle the sound of it. So I dragged it too much, so I gotta drag it back out. It's kind of cool down a little. Put on the fan to kind of muffle the sound of the rain. So I don't know how it's gonna sound, but I'm gonna kind of talk a lot. That's basically how I will continue to do my rough cuts and how I do my rough cuts. So basically I press modify and I make sure that my mouse or my cursor, if we want to call this line, is at the place where I want to split the clip. So I split the clip and I drag my cursor to the right to cut out the sound or the part of the clip that I don't need. So that's how I do all of my rough cuts. And I said sometimes you could just try to find your style of the rough cuts. I was trying to kind of reference As Leah's because I like the way that her videos are. Next, I want to show y'all how to zoom in on a clip. I'm just going to take one clip for example. So what you do is you press on the clip that you need. Like I said, you might have to split clip again so you can zoom in on a certain part. So this is the clip that I want to zoom in on. I come to the top, I press crop, then I go to Ken Burns. So I want it like it zooms. What Ken Burns is, it zooms in like as the clip is rolling. So I'm gonna start up here. The video is gonna start right here. I want to end it up here at the bed frame, but I'm gonna start it like in the middle of the clip. This is just an example. I'm not really gonna do this. And then you press the check mark. So this is how it's going to look. So first I'm going to start by saying disregard the noise. I have a fan on because it is raining. So you see how it's kind of zooming in to the window? And then to undo it, you just press reset. So I'm going to show you how to zoom in, but without it being Ken Burns. So basically, just for the clip to be zoomed in by itself. I don't know how to explain that, but basically you go crop to fill, and all you do is just zoom it in, or just crop how much of it out you want it to be. And then so, in case you want to crop out something in the background, you're going to see a change in the difference of the screen size. You see how that went back to out, but I brought my screen in. So that's just like if you want to crop out something on the side of your screen if possible. I see a lot of people do that as well. Next I'm going to show you how to add some transitions. So like I said, iMovie is a very simple software. So you just go to transitions and you have a lot of options already. So what you do is click on the option that you would like and put it after a clip that you have split. And then you can double click on this symbol right here and you can change the duration of how long you want the transition to last. Like I want it to last 5 seconds. I'm going to press apply. Now it's going to fade to white. And disregard the noise. I have a fan on because it is raining outside and it's thundering. But transitions here. I'm going to give you an example of the cube. Just drag this wherever you want the transition to be. You can set your duration. It's already set on 1 second. Show you how the cube looks. It's kind of cool down a little. Put on the fan to kind of muffle the sound of the rain. So I'm going to show you how to add music. So my music, I don't have it on the audio. I have it underneath my media. So what I do is to get my music onto my laptop. First of all, to get music, I just screen record copyright-free music from YouTube, and I airdrop it onto my laptop. So every sound that I have used thus far, it will stay like in my media. You'll notice that you use iMovie, everything that you ever drag onto this line is going to be on my media. So you might have to just go through and delete things because it would take up a lot of space eventually. Usually if I airdrop the music to my laptop, it will like appear in the files, and I could just drag from the files onto iMovie. Anyway, so to add my music to the line, I click on the song that I want to use and I drag it at the bottom. Once again, you can cut your music where you want the song to start. You can cut up your music as well, modify, split clip. Okay, split this and this, two separate sections. Now you see the yellow outline. So for example, you can have this section of your music at a high volume and this one at a low volume. So this is how it's gonna play. By saying disregard the noise, I have a fan on because it is raining outside and it's thundering. That's how you add your music to your videos. Next, I'm gonna show you how to add text and titles. So in iMovie, you just click titles at the top, and you click on what position you will want your words to be at. Okay, so for example, I'm going to click on this one, so my words will be in the middle, and I'm going to drag it onto the clip that I want. And the good thing about this is that you can, if you want the same title, like if you want a word to appear throughout your whole video, you just drag this all the way to the right. You can extend the title to however long you want it to apply. So I can apply to these two clips, and then it will disappear for the remaining clips and the one before. To add text, you just double click on this at the bottom, and then they'll let you edit this. So I'm gonna write my name just to show you how it looks. And for your text, you just see everything is self-explanatory. You can change the font right here, the size of your text, the positioning, bold, and the color. So yeah, and then after everything is done, after you have everything set, you just press the check mark, and that is where your text will appear. You want to add a picture onto your video. So I'm just going to take this example. I have a blurred picture right here. You could drag it on the top of the text that you want it to appear. You could drag it all the way to the right and determine what clips you will want the picture to cover. So once you got the picture, you can figure out how you want the picture to appear. So it could be a cutaway where it's going to cover your video clip, a green blue screen where your video will be like at the top and it'll act like a green screen, split screen where it's your clip and the picture, and then picture in picture, which is self-explanatory. How big you want it, you can crop it, you can flip it. Kind of all that was it for iMovie. Like I said, iMovie once again is a very simple editing software, so you really just have to go through and just play with all the different tools and see what else there is to offer. But that's basically all of the tools that I use. So I only wanted to show what I use because I know how to use it. So I'm not going to show y'all something that I don't know how to use. So I'm finna show y'all how I do my thumbnails real fast on my phone, and then that'll be the end of this video. So I'm on the app Photo Grid, and I went ahead and I gathered some pictures that I have from Panama on my vacation. So I'm finna go ahead and crop each of these pictures real quick. The collage that I want, of course, is self-explanatory. Just layout that you want. So I want the square. So I have it like this, how I usually do my thumbnails. Then I'm gonna press ratio. So for YouTube, it's very critical that your ratio is 16:9. I don't know if I can see it. It's not focusing, but 16:9. Select text. I'm gonna write Panama City Beach. Just doing something real quick, y'all. So I have my text right here. I go through the fonts. Of course, select which font I like the best. Then I'm gonna kind of like place it, and I'm just doing this for example. It's not really how I would like want it to be. Might put travel vlog, and I usually add another text with like a different type of font, and I usually like to put it underneath, but of course you can put it anywhere like this. Just place wherever you want it. Also choose different colors for your words. And the last thing that I also like to pay attention to is the filters, and I like to adjust like the brightness and the color. So a lot of times I like to play with the saturation to kind of saturate it with more color, so I kind of turn that up. Then I go to contrast. I play with that as well. And then I could go to brightness as well to brighten up my pictures, because I don't like them to be dark. I like to give it more life. And I can't really see well because the camera isn't really focusing. Like I said, it's dark in here. Alright, y'all, so that's it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all enjoyed the little advice that like I could give y'all and everything. Like I said, I'm not the best, but I am learning, and I do know a little from iMovie and how and from PhotoGrid about how I do my thumbnails, how I edit my videos. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we